Hello everybody, this is the English starter for Thursday the 25th of February. So make sure you're on the right day, and today we are learning to write misfit family letters, S making the S sound and F making the F sound. Now make sure you've warmed your hands up first by doing some pinching or some rolling or some poking of Play-Doh. Listen to some music whilst you're doing handwriting as well, as I find that always really helps. And you will need your pencil and you will need some lined paper to do your writing on. So I'm going to show you first of all how to write the letter S. That makes the S sound. Now this letter does have curly parts to it, a bit like the coat hanger letters, but they curl both ways, so it can be a bit tricky. But remember, when we are curling round, we always go in that direction, okay? Lots of children do this letter the wrong way round, and we need to start learning now to write our letters the correct way round. So when you start at the top of the letter and you curl round a bit like a K. And when you get to here, you curl round again the other way, making the S sound, the letter S. So you curl round and then curl round again. Curl round and then curl back. Make sure you don't go this way first, otherwise your S will be the wrong way round. Make sure it's the right way round. So you curl round this way first like a K and then come back the other way. It's quite a curvy letter. Now when you're doing it on your paper, remember that this top red line here is the same as this top line here, and we're not touching this part, are we, with this letter? So we're not going to do it like this and do a really big S, because that's a capital S. Can you see it's touching both lines? But on here it's only in the middle. So you start in the middle of these two lines. You curl round this way and then curl back this way. And can you see my letter is sitting proudly on the line? It's definitely not sinking underneath, and it's also not floating like this. So let me show you some more. In between the two lines, curl round once, curl back and sit your S on the line like that. And I'm going to choose that one as my best one. Now the letter F is a little bit trickier. It makes the F sound, and it starts at the top and it curls round, but then it goes straight. And some children find this a bit tricky, and they think that if they do an S, that makes an F. But that isn't the right way to do it, so I'm going to show you the right way. So you start here, you curl around a little bit, and then it's a straight line all the way down to the red line, and then it flicks up, and then you cross on the line like that. So let me show you again. So you go down the stem, up the roots a little way, and then across the flower. So it's got quite a straight line. It's not curvy like the letter S. It has a straight line, okay? So it starts at the top of the letter and it goes round in a straight line down the stem, a little way up the roots, and then you use this line to cross your F. So you're just tracing over the line of your paper. Make sure that when you're doing this one, that you don't go too far up, because that's not quite right, is it? And also make sure that you don't go the wrong way, because that makes your F look a bit like a T. We need to make sure we're getting this right now. So let's do one more on here. So down the stem, up the roots and across the flower. Let me show you on here how it's done. So we don't start at the top of the line. I've not started on the top red line, have I? So we don't start on the top line here. We start in the middle, curl around the flower, go down the stem to the bottom line, up the root and across the flower. I'll show you again. Curl round, down the root, down the stem, up the root, across the flower. Down the stem, up the root, across the flower. It's tricky, so you might want to practice that one a few times till you get it right. And then, as always, choose your best one. Have fun trying, let your teacher know how you get on, and I'll see you again for some more handwriting tomorrow. Bye for now.